Alright, this is a video talking about time travel, and about 5 or 6 years ago I stumbled upon this interesting video on YouTube, and now it's not been removed or banned. It's nowhere to be found. So I'm going to go over the details about what this video was talking about. So in 1970, when they officially put their computer systems on the main grid, the power grid, they were receiving information from the future. And there was no explanation about what was going on. Why were they receiving information from the future? So there was no scientist or computer brain that could explain it, but there was this autistic kid that was like a super genius. And what he told these scientists was that whenever lightning strikes, it carries digital data and it like tears through the fabric of space and time, and it just keeps recycling itself. In other words, what the autistic kid was saying was lightning bolts time travel. And when they fired up the computer systems onto the main grid, they were receiving information from the future. I mean, this video was very interesting, and it actually kind of makes sense. Now, if some of you don't know, see, years ago I heard a secret that the military-industrial complex, they don't need fiber optics or this bandwidth that we use. They can carry their secret information right through the power lines, because digital data information can be carried right through electricity. Now, this video also went on to say that all the modern day computers that we use or we can get our hands on, they are designed with some kind of restriction to where they can never accidentally receive any kind of information from the future. Because the last thing that the wicked power elite would ever want is for us to get super rich off of futuristic knowledge. Now, there have been plenty of movies in the last 10, 20, 30 years that have had these little hints and clues about time travel and tearing through the fabric of space and time and all this, to the point where we actually start to question it. Maybe they're giving hints and clues that it's actually real. Now, this is a picture of Los Alamos National Secret Laboratory where, we can see barbed wire fence and armed guards and all that. But there is no doubt that there are scientists and high-ranking members of the elite that have their hands on information from the future. They already knew who's going to win what Super Bowl 30 years ago in advance. And I heard that in 1970 they saw the CGI airplanes at 9/11 and all that crap. Now think about how awesome that would have been if you had been on the secret science team and you're receiving this information from the future. It's 1970 and you see like Yahoo stock in 1996 to 1999, and you understand this future company called Microsoft that's going to blast off, and you would definitely be set for life. But anyway, that video, now I did download that video years ago and saved it onto an external hard drive, but that hard drive malfunctioned and died, so it's long gone. I'd watched this video like maybe 10 times because it was so intriguing or interesting. This genius autistic kid was explaining to these scientists why they were receiving information from the future. Now, I have heard that the real quantum computers, not the ones at the college universities, but the ones that are like behind closed doors at like Area 51 or some military compound, I heard that they do not have restrictions and they can in fact see into the future. They can see into the past, they can see into the future. They can pull this data information from all directions. If you have any interesting information about time travel or receiving this information from the future, just leave a comment under the video.